do this thing. Send the link. Alright, I gotta get into announcer mode. I'm in chill as fuck mode right now. And we're underway. Oh, shoot. From Liberty as that kick flies out of bounds. And Liberty's going to start this game with great field position. As trying to do a bit, they kick the ball completely out of bounds. Flames come out with two backs. It's going to be a keeper. No, he pitches. There's a bunch of room. There he goes. Don't even know this dude's name. He gets out to the 7-yard line. Jalen Coleman on the rush. Handoff again. Touchdown, Liberty. We barely get settled in. Liberty scores in 2 plays, 2 handoffs. And a touchdown after the botched kickoff. Might as well have been a kickoff return for a touchdown. Liberty scores immediately. 2 plays, 58 yards, scoring drive. As Delaware is going to get the ball now. As Kinder calls for a fair catch. And Delaware and Mason Kelsey will set up. Spotlight today is on Jakari Kelly. Did pretty much nothing last week in the win against Oregon State. Might need to be more active today if they hope to get this win against Liberty, as the first play of the game is a handoff to Saeed St. Fleur, and he'll only pick up 1. Second and 9 now. St. Fleur again, and he'll pick up 1 again. And now third and 8, Kelsey. Dropping back. He's going to fire over the middle and finds Kinder wide open for the first down. Nice patience. Way to hold up by the offensive line. Now first and 10. Kelsey. He's going to fire and finds Saeed St. Fleur. Yeah, I'll play after this, Brian. Kelsey, play action, lots of time, keeps it himself, spin move, and that'll be good for 14. Yeah, I'm gumming tonight. Kelsey gonna drop on first and 10, looking for a man. He's gonna throw it in the end zone, dropped by Donovan Lewis. Now it's second and 10. Kelsey dropping back, throws to Saeed St. Fleur. He has room, first down, and he breaks a tackle. He gets out to the 10-yard line. Great play by St. Fleur. It's first and goal from the 9. Handoff. Spiller! And he'll come to the 1-yard line. Nice play by Greg Spiller. He's been excellent for this team. Now on second and goal, handoff to St. Fleur. He'll lose a yard. And it's third down. Third and goal. Kelsey keeps it himself. Touchdown, Blue Hens. What a way to respond to not a very good defensive start for the Blue Hens. And the kick is up And good. A 74-yard, 10-play drive. As Jake Mikula gets hurt. The excellent center for Delaware. He's going to have to come out for a bit. Much better kick this time by shoulder. It'll go just in the end zone. It'll be a return. And Liberty will get it out to the 22-yard line. First and 10, tried to pitch it, thought better of it. Then it'll be a loss. Zion Tracy with the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 14 now. Hand off, it's another keeper, and that's going to go down for another 4-yard loss. And now it'll be 3rd and 18 from the 13-yard line. Probably not going to be a run this time. As Liberty, no, it is. Keeper has some room. He'll pick up 8. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. Ethan Hook. I don't know how to say that name. And here's the punt from Liberty. And Zion Tracy's going to return it. Here comes Tracy. Out to the 50. And that'll be great field position for Delaware. Great stop after a pretty pitiful first drive. 1st and 10. Kelsey. Dropping back. Pressure. He's going to roll out. He's looking. Does he have any room? No. He'll pick up about 3. Now it'll be 2nd and 7. Kelsey. Dropping. He's going to roll again. Can he beat the linebacker? No. What a play. He'll pick up nothing on that one. And now 3rd and 7 in Liberty territory. Kelsey. Dropping back. He looks. Gonna find Morgan Kinder again, and that'll be a first down, Blue Hens. First and 10. Kelsey. Play action fake. He goes down. Loss of 10. Devin Henderson on the sack for Liberty. Now it'll be 2nd and 20. Kelsey dropping back, looking, has some time. Has one man to beat. Spin move, Kelsey! And he'll get out to the 24-yard line. What a nice play. He's so dynamic, and he's only a freshman. Feel like I need to keep mentioning that. 1st and 10, 45 left in the half. Kelsey completes to Jake Burdell. Almost batted down at the line, gets it just in. As Burdell slow to get up there. And he's going to come out for a bit. 2nd and 3 now. Kelsey dropping. Finds St. Fleur. Has some blockers. Oh, maybe not the best vision by Saeed St. Fleur there. As Noah Vitko is going to relieve Jake Burdell for a little bit. But it'll be 1st and goal now. Kelsey dropping back. Gonna throw to Vitko. Noah Vitko. Touchdown, Blue Hens. 57 in the program, number 1 in our hearts. As it'll be 14-7 now, Delaware, after giving up a touchdown on the very first drive. It'll be 14 unanswered. So another kickoff from Delaware comes, and here's the return. And it's going nowhere. He goes down at the 10, maybe even a generous spot there. This will be 1st and 10. Does Liberty look to throw finally? They do not. It's another keeper, and he goes down. Zion Tracy, another great tackle. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, as Delaware is up 14-7 on the Liberty Flames here in somewhere Virginia. I don't know where Liberty plays. I'm not a ball knower, I suppose. After a first drive where they didn't really seem like they were ready, Delaware seems pretty ready for everything else. Option read. We're going to keep an eye on the quarterback here. It'll be 2nd and 11. As Hook takes the snap. And he'll give this time. That'll be a 5-yard pickup for Jalen Coleman, which will bring up 3rd down. Do we finally see a pass by Liberty? Hook. No, he gives. But it'll still be a 1st down. And how one-dimensional this Liberty offense is might give us a chance to tee off here. As Huck gives off, and he is tackled for a loss of 3 again. Second and 13 now. It's another give. There'll be some room. Broken tackle, but won't get much. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. It'll be an outside run. Oh, he has some room, but he didn't get there. Casey Say, rather, with a nice stop there. It'll be 4th and 2, and Liberty is going to punt. Nice stop and nice tackle by Say. As here's the kick. Zion Tracy on the return again. Does he have any room? No. Broke 1 tackle. He'll get out to the 35. First and 10, Blue Hens. Kelsey. And tipped at the line. Oh, almost caught and then dropped. That was a weird play. Jake Burdell checks back into the game. As Mason Kelsey. Looking, and going to throw that one away. That could have been a disaster. It'll be 3rd and 10. This is the best chance Liberty has had to get off the field today for sure. As Kelsey dropping, batted down at the line. Oh, he had a wide open Morgan Kinder who had a 1st down and then some. But Glass will come on to punt. And it'll be a return for Liberty, who will set up in great field position out at the 39-yard line. Liberty has not been in incredibly big fronts for how much they just seem to be running the ball. But they'll pick up 6 here on this first run. As it'll be 2nd and 4 now. Another handoff. Focus on that QB run. Maybe we want to... Maybe we dared the quarterback to keep it. Maybe we just focus on the running back and say, okay, Ethan, beat us. It'll be 1st and 10, and he hands off. Down the sideline, out at the 25-yard line, Jalen Coleman. Much better drive from Liberty here. Hawk's going to give. And it'll be another 1st down. Jalen Coleman going crazy so far. 115 yards in this first half. Liberty also trying to slow this game down. Handoff, Coleman. Won't pick up much there. Maybe a change in defensive front. Now for Delaware. It'll be 2nd and 8. Receiver in motion. It's a give. And won't get much there. Actually lose 1. As this is definitely in Nick Brown's field goal range. Should be in every FBS kicker's range. It'll be 3rd and 9. Coleman, handoff. Broken tackle, broke another one. Touchdown, Liberty. Oh. Quick feet in the backfield. As Jalen Coleman runs in for a touchdown. That is one that Coach Shiesty's going to chew out his team for later. That was brutal. 3-4 guys could have made that play, and none of them did. What balance do? Alright, I'll check that later. 1st and 10. Saeed St. Fleur going to pick up 3 after no yards gained on the last drive. Delaware looking to score and then double up. As Kelsey. He's going to drop back. He has room. And as Jake Burdell, who finds a block. Kelsey down the sideline. Man, he's a great athlete. 70 yards on the ground for him so far today, and that'll be the 2-minute warning. Kelsey keeps on the option, and that'll be a gain of 4. A 2nd and 6, St. Fleur. He'll pick up 2. And now 3rd and 4, Kelsey. Dropping back. He has too much time. Defender needed to cover the receiver, and Kelsey made room for himself to get way more than the 1st down. Trying to keep pace with Coleman on the ground today. He's keeping up. It'll be 1st and goal, Kelsey. Taking it himself. Touchdown, Blue Hens. That was all Mason Kelsey that drive. And man, he's going to be a special player here if Delaware can keep him around. As that kick is up. And it is good. 21-14 Blue Hens looking for a stop. And with 1:20 left to go in the quarter, Liberty might have to consider throwing. As it'll be out to the 18-yard line. Not a great return yet again. First and 10. Coleman, big hole. He'll get a first. Gavin Moole couldn't get back. What was that? Fucking hurry, man. That's ridiculous. Is it because I touched the offensive lineman? I didn't mean to. I was trying to get back. This will be a keeper by Huck. He's got room. And he's going to go down, tackled by Kerr, but out to the 46-yard line. Liberty might be able to not be able to throw, but they sure can't hurry up. This will be 1st and 10. Now 2nd and 6. First pass of the day. Huck dropping back. Never mind. Doesn't throw it. And he'll get tackled after a gain of 4 there. 3rd and 2 trying to get off the field. Keeper. 1st down. And slides. Nearing field goal range. They got 1 timeout left. 20 seconds. It's a drop back. First throw of the day. Incomplete. 19 seconds left. They got to go a little further to get into field goal range. Sacked. He goes down. 3rd and 14 with 14 seconds left. They can get into field goal range without getting the first. But they have no timeouts left, so something in bounds. Huck dropping. Looking. It's going to be a little shovel pass. That'll be complete. But can they get the field goal team on? They cannot. And that'll end the first half as Delaware stays in the lead 21-14. as the Delaware faithful has come out today, but the Liberty faithful a little sparse. All right, I'm going to do something real quick. Oops. All right, we are back. Almost a delay of game, but I did not do that. It's Kelsey. Looking, has an open St. Fleur. He's going to heave it. What a terrible idea. Almost picked off. What was he thinking there? As Micah Pollard almost makes the play. Craziness. 2nd and 10 now. Kelsey going to drop back. Tries to thread it to Donovan Lewis. It'll get there. It'll be a first down. Mason Kelsey has not thrown the ball much today because every time he drops back, he's had room to scramble. Here's Saeed St. Fleur now. Spin move! They love spinning here in Delaware. It's a neat trick. 2nd and 1 now. Kelsey. He's dropping. He's looking. Fires over the middle of the field. It'll get batted down by Eli Hall. 3rd and 1. Give. St. Fleur won't get it. It'll be a loss of 2. If you know Coach Shiesty, they're going for this. Kelsey drops. Throws to Vitko. Dropped. Ouch. Now Liberty is going to take over past midfield. Another pass. First completion, and that'll be a first down. Maybe a new Liberty offense. That's not the first completion. Oh, there was some completion at the end of half. I'm an idiot. Maybe a change of philosophy in the second half, though, as Liberty hands it off, and they are close to the red zone as Jalen Coleman goes over 150 yards on the day. Another handoff. It'll be a keeper. It'll be a pitch. And they drive him into the ground. That'll be a loss of 2. So 2nd and 12 now for the Flames. Huck. Looks like he's going to pitch. No, he keeps. And won't get much there. He'll get 1. Third and 11. It'll be a fake. Oh, no! Got wide open. How do you let that happen? It'll be 1st and goal now. And Liberty didn't match personnel. But they get the stop on Coleman in the backfield. Now they'll get into the goal line. 2nd and goal, Huck. Gonna give. And it's a touchdown, Liberty. And this one is all tied up, folks. As the kick is up. And it's good. After the incompletion on 4th down, a 45-yard, 7-play drive, and Liberty ties this one. As Morgan Kinder going to actually return this kick. Kinder. Not much out to the 19-yard line. What does Mason Kelsey and Delaware have now? We'll start with the handoff. Oh, no! Absolutely bodied in the backfield. He'll lose 3. What is happening to Delaware? 2nd and 13 now. Kelsey. He's dropping. He's waiting. He's going to find Donovan Lewis, but he's going to lose a yard there. And it'll be 3rd and extra long. What do you got for us, kid? Kelsey. He's got some room. Incomplete. Tried to force it to Donovan Lewis, and it's going to be another punt, and Liberty's going to have a chance to take the lead here. As Glass. Punt's underway. It's a bad one. Thankfully a fair catch, but there could have been a lot of running room there. It's now 1st and 10. Huck's going to keep. He hurdles! And is grabbed in the air. He's been much less effective. Him keeping the ball has been probably the best thing for Delaware. Handoff. Coleman loses it. Really nice play there by Kashawn Cox. And it'll be 3rd and 11. They've shown they're not scared to throw. They're going to do it here. Huck. He's going to throw it deep. And broken up by Kingsley Royal. Nice play. It'll be a punt. Nice 3 and out by the defense. And not a great punt. They'll set up shop at the 30. Shank that one out of bounds. All right, Mason Kelsey. Here you go. He drops back. And he goes back to what's worked. His legs. And he'll get out to about midfield. 1st and 10 now. Keeper. He pitches. St. Fleur going to have some room. He'll pick up 4. St. Fleur hasn't been very effective on the ground today. As Kelsey drops back. Going to be a drop to Donovan Lewis. Receivers haven't been super reliable today, but Kelsey has to be better. 3rd and 6. He's going to drop. He's going to take off. Has the room he wanted, and he'll get the 1st down. Any means necessary, right? It'll be 1st and 10 now as the clock to this quarter is running down. Handoff. St. Fleur will only pick up 3 there. It'll be 2nd and 7. Greg Spiller checks to the game at running back. Kelsey. He's going to drop back. He's going to hit Spiller on the screen. It's going to get absolutely destroyed. Loss of 5. Eli Hall with the TFL. He's been a force today. It'll be 3rd and 12 now. Kelsey dropping. It's another screen, but it's going to get deflected. What to do? 4th and 12 from the 37. And the offense stays on the field. Kelsey. Dropping. Needs to get 12. Finds Greg Spiller, but tackled before he gets it. And it'll be Liberty ball from the 33. Jet sweep. Has room. And Washington's going to pick up a 1st. And we head to the 4th, all tied up here in Liberty. Delaware on upset alert. Look at the college football playoff standings. Ohio and Middle Tennessee now both ranked. Ohio's only loss coming to Ohio State. Middle Tennessee still undefeated with a win over Michigan, who's highly ranked. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 45. As the lights come on in Liberty. Huck's going to keep. He's going to pitch. No! Triple option. And not much going after the pitch. He'll only pick up 1. Champ Montgomery, the fullback, doesn't necessarily have the speed to be the pitch man. Those will be 2nd and 9 now. Handoff. Coleman. It'll be a pressure. He breaks it, and it'll be a 1st down. Now we're into Delaware territory. Motion. And that's going to be a big loss, or be a loss of 2, actually, as Kingsley Royal pushes the motion man out of bounds. So it'll be 2nd and 12 now, as Huck's going to keep. He pitches, and it's swarmed. Coleman loses 3. It'll be 3rd and 15. Bunch formation here, as it'll be a handoff. Coleman has room! Oh, no! How does this happen? He had room and they didn't tackle him, and now Liberty's going to be in field goal range. Now it'll be another handoff. Eli Sisson hurt on the plays. Tony Bias on the carry there, and Coleman's going to check back in. He's just been an absolute menace. Huck, handoff, and Coleman goes down. They know it's going to him. It's just going to be a matter of if they can stop him. I have a wager on who this is going to on 3rd and 8. Huck. Actually, no, it's not Coleman. It was a fake. And they'll pick up 8 on 3rd down. What? Why can't we stop the run, man? 5 minutes left. They're not leaving Delaware much time. Another handoff. Bias. Is KT Say shaken up? That'll be a timeout. As it'll be 2nd and 4 now. Coleman. And he stopped. Loses 2. Nice tackle there by Marcus Washington. 3rd and 6. I know people use this as a cliche, but biggest play of the day. Keeper. Pitch. Tackled for loss. It'll be 4th and 7. Nice stop by the Blue Hens. And they're going to have a chance to go take the lead now. But field goal comes first. Kick is up. And it's through. Liberty takes the lead late here. And it'll be 4 minutes for the Blue Hens to respond. Kick is up. Kinder calls for a fair catch. And here comes the Delaware offense. First and 10. Spiller handoff. And he's going to pick up 9.5 maybe. It'll be 2nd and inches. Handoff. Spiller has some room. Getting close to the beak of that Flames logo. As that clock ticks quickly. Handoff. Spiller! A bunch of room! Past midfield. And that run game's been working. Greg Spiller still in the game for Said St. Fleur. It'll be 1st and 10. Spiller. No! Keeper! Mason Kelsey has room, and he'll pick up the first. Nearing the 2-minute warning. Kelsey. Dropping, looking. Finds Kinder, no room. He'll be tackled after a gain of 1. Still hasn't hit 100 passing yards today. It's Kelsey on 2nd and 9. He's going to drop back again. Pressure. Looking. He keeps it. And he's going to slide for the first Cooley. Oh, man. This kid is special. Now 1st and 10 from the 18 after the 2-minute warning. Spiller! Big hole! As Marcus Clark goes down for Liberty. It'll be 1st and goal. That timeout stops the clock. As Kelsey gives. Spiller won't get in. From the 1. Maybe a good thing to milk some clock here. They're letting it tick all the way down. 5 seconds. 2nd and goal. Here we go. Handoff. Obi doesn't get in. It'll be 3rd down now. They're going to let that clock tick some more. It's coming all the way down. Tick, 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 tick. And a timeout for Delaware. There'll be 32 seconds left. They have 2 chances to get it in. Now on 3rd and goal, they come out more spread out. Spiller. Handoff. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Greg Spiller with the touchdown. And with 30 seconds left, Delaware takes a 4-point lead. So barring a touchdown from Liberty, a field goal won't do them any good now. Delaware will hold on, but 30 seconds is a lot of time in college football. It's an eternity. Liberty is going to return it. Has some room. Makes it out to the 23-yard line. Now Liberty is going to be forced to throw something they're not particularly comfortable doing. As Huck drops back to the man underneath. Delaware said, that's okay with us all day. You can do that. You're going to run out of time if you do that the rest of the game. That'll bring 8 seconds off the clock. Now 1st down. Huck dropping, looking, and going to hit his underneath man again. 4-yard completions aren't going to do it. Now it'll be 16 seconds left, 2nd and 6. Huck. He's dropping, looking, finds his tight end, but broken up. Great play by the secondary. And it'll be 3rd down now. Third and 6. Drop back. You batted down at the line, and there's going to be one more play. Fourth and 6. Does he even have the arm for this? We're going to find out. Huck drops. And he's gonna keep it as time expires. You can't do that. As the Blue Hens survive again. With 30 seconds left on the clock, they take the lead, but they escape on the road in Liberty to stay undefeated in conference play and 4-2 on the season. I don't know if that's a game we win last year. And I honestly just got to give this game up to the fact that Liberty could not throw the football. Jonah Coleman is going to be an absolute beast here soon. He's only a freshman. Same as Ethan Huck. This team could be good here pretty soon. Receivers, nothing going on. I see why they don't throw the football. They don't really have receivers. Man, this team's overall is pretty underwhelming. But good win as Delaware. Guess we need to look at our stats. The more important ones. Delaware knocks off. Only 92 yards in the air for Mason Kelsey today. Over 50% completion and no turnovers at least. And running the ball, man. He was our guy. And Greg Spiller really seems like the runner of the group. Saeed St. Fleur can be the receiving back. But man, I think Greg Spiller is special on the ground. And Mason Kelsey, man, 11 yards a carry. He had some special plays. Receiving, nothing going. Another day where Jakari Kelly had not a catch. Jake Burdell only held the one. And St. Fleur and Morgan Kinder was our leading wide receiver today. No sacks allowed. We'll take that. Jude Bowery, man. This dude is a stud. He's a senior, unfortunately, but man, I love having him this year. And on defense, Chris Colo with the sack and no picks. But honestly, not a day you're really getting picks when they throw the ball through you. So that's it from me. We'll see you next time.